What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, bringing you another PUBG mobile video. I do appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out the channel. So what we're going to be doing on this one, as you guys are probably noticed already, is we are going to be checking out the new map, the Miramar map. Let me know down below what you guys think of it. If you guys love it, do you hate it? My initial thoughts is that it seems much bigger than Erangel, the map that we are all used to playing. Maybe that's just me, but it seems to be like twice the size of the other map. I mean, there's so many places to loot. It's like it goes forever. You don't even have enough time to loot everywhere, even where you touch down, because there's just so much. There's just so many buildings, you know, 1-story, 2-story, 3-story. I mean, there's loot outside. Just seems to be all over. So right off the bat, you guys, where we land right here is a little town that's southwest on the map called Chumacera. And the loot here is absolutely amazing. Look at that. Right off the bat, you guys, we find a level 3 vest and we find a mini with some ammo to go for. We go ahead and pick up that grenade. I mean, and like I said, just look at all of these rooms. It just goes forever. I mean, it's like you almost end up getting lost and then you end up, you know, right back, you know, kind of where you started. But yeah, it's much more different than the map that we're all used to playing. Obviously, this one is kind of a desert layout. You know, the footprints sound different. It's much more open. That's why it says it's kind of like a sniper's paradise, just because of how open it is. So we go ahead and find the AK. So in the first minute of us touching down, we got a level 2 backpack. We have a level 3 vest. We have a mini and we have an AK. As we continue looting, just checking our surroundings. And when I recorded this, I want to say this was the second time that I played this new map. So yeah, we played one right before this. We actually got the chicken dinner too. Wait till you guys see how this one ends. So again, just continuing to loot, trying to look for a better helmet as we peek through these windows. You know, just trying to see if we can hear anything, if we can see anything. And again, listening for those footprints, which sound much more different than they do on the other one. We go ahead and pick up that pan right there. And just kind of, well, no pun intended, we're just kind of panning around, checking the scene, see what we can find, make our way down this. We did pick up a painkiller already. We go ahead and loot up some bandages. I was just checking out these rooms, and this one was kind of a little far off Chumacera from the initial flight path, so we did sail quite a ways. I'd say, I don't even know, maybe 2,000 meters, 3,000 meters, something like that we flew to get here. So I haven't seen or heard anybody yet, but I kind of want to do that. I wanted to find a place that would give me enough time to loot. We go ahead and grab another grenade without having to worry, to get into a gunfight right away. So we did kind of fly a little far off of the original flight path. So we kind of head into like this garage over here. Again, just trying to find anything that we can. We go ahead and pick up some more bandages. Now, as we're heading out this little garage right here, go ahead and pick up some more ammo. So at this point, we pretty much have enough ammo to last us the rest of this game. So we go ahead and pick that up. Now we make our way outside as we're, trying to check out these buildings. Again, just listening for anything. We go ahead and find this first aid. And, just kind of, just checking our scenes, seeing if we can find anybody. Haven't seen anybody yet, but always keeping your head on a swivel. And right here, we go ahead, we pick up this drink. And right here, I hear, and we do have that 8 times stew, which I'll get into a little bit as I'm going to show you guys how to do that adjustment. Very, very nice. When you get that 8 times scope, you can make an 8, 7, 6, 5, or 4 times scope. And then right here, there she is. We go ahead and pick up the M4. So we swap out the AK. So now we have the mini and we have the M4. So, I mean, we are looking stacked right now. We'll go ahead and clear out our backpack a little bit. Haven't found a level 3 backpack yet. So room is getting a little bit tight in there. But we still have plenty of room and we have plenty of loot already. Still trying to find a little better helmet. And right here, you can kind of hear the footprints. And there, now we have footsteps. We have visual. And you guys are going to see an awesome fail right here as he's come around the corner right there. Even though the crosshairs are on him, the bullets, of course, go ahead and hit the railing. So you gotta love it. But that is the first kill of the game so far. We'll go loot his body real quick. Go ahead and get some boosters from him. But yeah, I mean, as far as weapons, we are doing perfectly fine right now. We make our way outside that building. We're gonna head up these stairs. And look, like I said, it just goes forever, you guys. So now there's all kinds of loot up here on the rooftop. We pick up another drink. And now we finally got our level 2 helmet. So we have level 2 helmet, level 2 backpack. There goes the Car 98, you guys, with some 7.6 ammo to go with it. And we have that flash hider as well. And of course, the first 10 seconds when we landed, we had a level 3 backpack. So right here goes the ×8. And then that's when I realized, as this crate is coming down kind of on the back side of this church right here, and then there goes another M4, we realized, wait a minute, I think we can do the adjustment. So you see, we are in the safe zone, so you know, you still have plenty of time to loot up, which has been a very, very solid loot grab so far. So there you can see right there where you click the little adjustment right there, it'll turn yellow, and then you can change it. You know, if you're going to be in more, you know, closer quarters, go ahead and make it that ×4. If you're trying to look really, really far, go ahead and make it that ×8. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed that part of the update. I think it just, you know, makes that scope that much more versatile. So right here, you know, making our way towards that church, you know, just trying to get, you know, we pretty much looted Chumacera. I mean, we got everything that we pretty much wanted out of there. So now we're making our way inside of the church, and it doesn't look like anybody has been inside the church yet. You know, we see an SKS right there, but of course, you know, we're gonna take the Car 98 over the SKS. Maybe it's personal preference, but the car is an absolute beast. But we'll get, as you guys saw in the thumbnail, we'll go ahead and get into sniper rifles a little bit later. So right here again, I do hear some more footprints or footsteps coming from, why do I keep saying footprints? Footsteps coming from outside. Don't have any visual, and as you guys can, you know, as you guys can kind of hear it, they're just taking a couple steps at a time. They're not just straight up running back and forth. So we can't even see their footprints. There we go, on the little mini map. But just hearing a couple steps at a time. We're just kind of panning around to see if I can get a visual on this person. We're just kind of waiting for it. And there we go. We do have visual, and we hear that his footsteps start going further away, so I know his back is towards me. He did not hear, so we're just gonna kind of round this corner right here, and there he goes. We take him down with the M4. So that's our second kill. Go ahead and loot his body real quick. Didn't have a whole lot. We'll go ahead and pick up a little bit of ammo, you know, just in case. You know, we end up using 300 rounds. So we're just, you know, looking around as we're checking out this church, and we do have to go just a little, I mean, just barely, you know, we're just barely outside the safe zone, but we have 2 minutes before, I mean, plenty of time, you know, to make it to the safe zone, you know, so we're not worried about, you know, position, and then we're just kind of checking out the area as we do have the 8x pulled up. So we're going to be coming down right here. And as you guys saw it in the intro, look at this epic fail. I even tried to go down the hill at an angle just to prevent that. And my guy almost committed suicide right there. So very, very glad he didn't. So we'll go ahead and pop a couple drinks to try to get our health back up to full. You know, we didn't want to, you know, so we just went ahead and used that first aid to get us up to 75%. And I see another plane, as you guys heard, we see another plane fly overhead. I'm just trying to find exactly where. Okay, so we just adjusted it back to ×8, or 8x. And here comes the package right here. Now, if you guys remembered, just a few minutes ago, before we got to the church, we saw that there was a crate drop where it landed on the back side of the church. So as I'm making my way through and I'm checking my peripherals, look at that, you guys. The crate landed on the back side of the church. The only other person we saw was that guy that we killed, and he didn't have shit on his body. at all. He had zero loot, just picked up a little bit of ammo. So we go ahead and check out this crate, and there she is. We're gonna go ahead and loot up with the AWM, you guys. We got the 8x. We got the extended mag. We got the cheek pad. I mean, pretty much this AWM is going to be fully loaded. We do have the flash hider with it as well. And we've already ran out of space. You know, we weren't able to find a level 3 helmet. So we're just gonna go ahead and do a quick dump. So there we go. I go ahead and test it. Don't want to do the AWM with iron sights. I don't know about you, but I'm not about that life. So we go ahead and make some room in our backpack, and now we have the 8x strapped on to this AWM. So now we are in the zone, and that was the crate. So there was that guy right there. We could hear him. We couldn't really see him. Not sure if he was hiding on the backside, you know, of this little ridge right here. But we were able to take him down. And like I said, the footsteps sound much, much more different. I want to say they even sound a little bit more clear on this map, you know, walking through that sand where you can really pinpoint and find where people are. So we are up to 3 kills now as we're making our way into these buildings right here. And the zone is coming in. There we see on the mini map, those are the footprints you can see on there. And we have not had visual yet, but the dude is running around out here. And we're just trying to peek around the corner. And he even runs into the building right there. Couldn't see me. We ended up taking him out with that M4. And I even kind of surprised myself. I completely forgot or missed that the M4, we have the suppressor on it. So, I mean, this thing is pretty much completely silenced. So when I pressed the gun, I didn't even realize, I mean, it almost kind of sounded like a SCAR, but no, it's completely silenced. And there was another kill right there. So now we're up to 5 kills. So a lot of people were making their way to the southern part of this safe zone right here. And we're just kind of, you know, we're just looking around. We're checking out. We see the shield as it is coming in, or we see that gas as it is coming in. And right here, I see this dude as I'm looking through the 8x, right through this window. Just wait for it. There's the guy running right there. I thought I mean, that shot was horrible, but I thought he was going to keep running. We do see this exchange right here, and I've hit the guy in the freaking head. Say what you want. I mean, his head was just on top of that ridge. That's all I could see. Didn't get a hit. Not sure what happened there. But now there are only 3 alive, and we are one of them. So we're trying to look, you know, across the safe zone right here. See if we can see where they went. Now, I want to say they're probably hiding down that little ravine right there. And just, you know, just checking out. Again, there are still 3 alive, and we've already kind of given up our location. You know, we were trying to shoot that other guy. Again, not sure exactly what happened there. But another thing, I also got a brand new screen recorder as we check out this window. Hopefully you guys can hear the audio a little bit better. So I just downloaded. I mean, it's working out very, very well. Let me know if any of you guys are interested. But yeah, I mean, the audio just sounds 10 times better than than the content or the quality of content I was pulling from the other PUBG videos. So hopefully you guys have noticed a difference in the quality of sound. Really, really liking how we're recording the internal sound now of the game as opposed to, you know, the outside noise. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hop out this window. I didn't want to go, because we already gave up our location. We were firing on that other guy. I didn't want to go out the front side of the church, so we go ahead and head towards the back side. And you can see the blue zone right there. And we have a little bit of ways to go. We got about 100 meters to travel, or excuse me, we have about 30 meters to travel to get to that safe zone. And we're just looking around, trying to see if we can see or hear anyone. And there's still 3 alive too. So we're gonna be heading into the final circle. So I figured, you know, we'll go ahead and fully boost up. You know, just pounding these energy drinks like a freaking madman. And after this 3rd one, we will be fully boosted. And right there, you might have been able to hear it. There was some more gunfire coming from outside. So now there are only 2 alive. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the M4 as we're making our way around, and we can see we're pretty much, I mean, we have a decent location as we make our way around. We're still outside of the safe zone, but the gas has not, you know, it has not started to roll in. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way to the top of this little hill right here. We have not heard or seen the last guy yet. Now there's only 2 alive. So we go ahead and try to get a good vantage point from this little hill right here. And just barely off in the distance, you can see, I could see the slightest little movement. And there he is right there, proned out. Hit him once. We're going to go ahead and hit him twice. Getting that chicken dinner. AWM with the 8 times. Absolutely loved it. Hopefully you did. I'll see you in the very next video.